Hi, we're in my kitchen. This is my pineapple that I am ripening to like extinction so I can just pick it apart, put it in a smoothie. These are my clean dishes so I can sort through them and put them away.
Mommy,
This is my spawn coming to bug me again. What, my love?
I'm hungry.
I know, I'm making dinner right now.
Let's make an egg.
I'm not making eggs, I'm making noodles.
Yeah, make
Yummy.
eggs.
I'll make you eggs if you want, but can we not do this right now, please?
Yeah, make it little.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not going to put you on camera. Go away. Yeah, sorry. Mom life. Today's scent of the day. I know I owe you guys like 3 of these. I promise I'll get around to them at some point. Some point. Hopefully tomorrow night when my life isn't going fucking downhill. Yeah, this is Serge Lutens Iris Silver Mist. This is the 1 ounce travel size. It comes with this cute little atomizer case. Oh, hang on, boss is burning. Let's not destroy everything and everybody. Oh my god, I haven't even put like noodles in the water yet and I'm already burning my house down. But yeah, anyways, sorry, I'm only slightly distracted. This was full when I got it on Tuesday. It's Thursday night and I've killed it that much. It's literally like, it's like a third of the way gone. So I had to go out and make my first backup purchase ever. Oh my god. She keeps trying to like lift me up and it's like, please don't. Stop it. But yeah, I've never bought an actual like backup bottle. I've bought multiples to like have to give away for like presents and shit, but I've never got one to have it. So when I run out, I have more ready for whatever reason. So this is like the first time I've actually felt the need to do that. I can hear her calling me and I'm going to pretend I don't hear her. So we can all pretend we don't hear her together. But, if I start crying, I'll be fine. Just send me like $1 million and like some Swedish princess cake and I'll be like so happy. Perfect. I'll be good, I promise. JK, but am I? But yeah, this one was recommended to me by, it was so cringe. It was recommended to me by somebody on one of my Facebook fragrance groups that I'm in. It was actually a pretty good deal. You get the travel case with the refill cartridge for about $44 on FragranceNet. If you use their 37% off coupon. If you don't, what's wrong with you? You should. Unless you're just like that bougie, then sorry. Whoopsie. But yeah, I snatched that up really quick. I got a refill bottle yesterday, so it's already in the mail. Thank God, because I will die if I run out of this. This is basically, it's basically just pure Orris Root Iris, like a soliflor, I guess is what it's called. It does have other supporting notes, but I feel like they help kind of to supplement the fragrance of the iris rather than to make it like a composition with different notes like head notes, heart notes, and then the base notes. I feel like this just helps to round out and boost that iris, you know, to make it a little bit more like bulked up. But I've heard that this is the iris reference to have. And so now I have it. I was so happy. I am so satisfied. I was reading through the reviews. I was like, should I get this? I don't know. It seems a little bit, you love it or you hate it. But then somebody said, this is perfume for Dracula. And I'm like, sold. Let's do it. So I am so very, 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 very happy. Like, how far can I like scoot down? You can see my fridge with my coupons that I will never use. They're basically just for decoration. I don't buy fast food like ever because I'm fucking cheap. I get discount where I work, and even then I usually win it, so bonus points. But this has, it doesn't really show them in the traditional note pyramid anyways. It shows them just, these are the notes that it has. So it's iris or orris root, galbanum, cedar, musk, oh god, here we go again, clove, sandalwood, Chinese benzoin, white amber, and there's one more, incense. There we go, all 9. That's how I remembered it last time before my kid came screaming into the room and I had to stop. So, have I mentioned that I've recorded this like 50 fucking times? So I'm trying to not go in a loop. But yeah, throughout the entire thing, you just get this delicious, damp, cold iris. It's a little bit powdery. If you've ever smelled the Royal Violets cologne or perfume, I know it's like popular, and like if you go in like the Hispanic section where they have like all the sorry, the ethnic hair care, and they have like the section with like all the like the manzanilla shampoos and all that, or like the Tio Nacho. They have a little white box with the bottle of violet perfume, and it's really popular with like babies, for babies and stuff, to perfume your children with that. It does smell like that. Like you get a little bit of that violet kind of unknown vibe to it. But this is very, very nice. Like just, like I said, you get that, everything just plays together like so perfectly. Like you get just the right amount of every other note to just meld together and round out this iris and just make it something so like surreal and beautiful. Just, I've never really experienced something like that before. There's usually where I can pick out distinct notes. The only ones that I can really pick out on their own are the iris and the vetiver, but the vetiver only very, very little. Tiny, tiny bit once it dries down to a skin scent. Then I can smell a little bit of that, like, I get like heat from vetiver, even though it's supposedly like cooling. But I'm trying to not cut off my forehead when I film because I look fucking weird. But oh well, it's gonna happen, so I give up. But that's the only note that I can really pick out distinctly from this. If I smell it right before I go to sleep, I can probably smell a little bit more because like my senses get heightened right before I pass out. And so I'm like, oh, I can pick that out really good, and then just knock out and I'm dead to the world and I can't remember in the morning. But take a shot every time I mess with my hair. Do shots of water to stay alive before we get to the end. But just, if I had to describe this in some like artsy kind of way to make you imagine like a scene, just imagine you're in like this damp kind of forest. You have a cottage made of like cobblestone, and it's got like some moss and lichen growing on it. You've got like mosses and plants growing on top of the like roof. So cute. And there's like lots of nice old like redwoody kind of trees with mosses hanging off of them, and it's just light enough from the sunlight peeking through that you can kind of see what you're doing. And so it's early in the morning and it's still kind of crisp, and my child is hugging my butt. Wonderful. That's not part of the visualization. But yeah, it's damp and it's crisp in the air. It's still kind of cold because the sun isn't fully out all the way. It's just peeking through the canopy, and you're digging in the ground and you're planting some bulbs and you're just dividing them to plant them. If you've ever gone out early in the morning to plant and divide flower bulbs and you've broken them, you know that has that like that crisp, juicy kind of texture to it. It's rooty like a carrot, but like just like the center of the carrot, only the core, how it's like light. Can you please not? Sorry, she's trying to like come up here with me. I don't want her on the camera. But it's like the center of a carrot where it's not that pungent kind of flavor, but it's just like that watery, crisp juiciness. It's not sweet, but the sweetness comes later. But this is just that, like just the dampness and the coldness of the earth and planting those bulbs. And it is just so nice and comforting, and I love it so much. Like you saw how much was in here. This was full. I've been like spraying myself with it like crazy because every time it runs out I just want to smell it again. Like you will get an osmic to it a little bit, especially if you're like me and you're like an over sprayer. I think it's like the perfect amount of sprays. I want to radiate deliciousness as I walk. I don't like having things be subtle unless I'm going to sleep. Otherwise I'll get like a nose ache and then I'll just be like for the rest of the night. Why am I like this? But this is really, really nice. I can see this is unisex. Like this would be nice on a man or a woman. It does lean feminine because it's the, you know, the sweet powdery iris. But like just imagine yourself planting those bulbs and coming into your cottage with like a nice warm woolen blanket by the fire and some tea with candied violets. Like That's that. I think that's a nice little fantasy for anybody to have. Because I know that if I ever come into some nice money, I'm moving to the forest in a cabin away from everybody. I'll have like Wi-Fi so I can buy shit online, but all y'all get the fuck away from me. Like, I can't. I can't. But this is lovely. And then especially, like, I don't remember if I mentioned it in this take or not, but especially because you get the travel case and the cartridge, you can reuse it if they have, I'm pretty sure that they have travel sizes with other cartridges, other scents of cartridges, and you can just switch it out with this. Like, it's perfect. I chuck it in my purse, I go, I drop it, I don't worry too much if it's broken. As long as it's on carpet, I'll probably scream if I drop it, like, on the tile at work. That hasn't happened yet, thankfully, but this is indeed very, very nice, especially if you do use that coupon. Like, I know that if you get, like, the close jars, it's a lot more, so this isn't too bad. Like, travel sizes are a good way to get really nice fragrances for rather cheap. So I will show you the nice fingerprinty bottle one more time. And it's just that. There's no logo on it. I wish there was the logo kind of stamped or engraved onto it on the top or the bottom. I think that would really finish it off nice, but it was $40. It was labeled as a tester. I don't freaking care. I'm happy. So yeah, I think this would be really good for like cooler weather. It was actually starting to rain a little bit earlier today. It was very overcast and gray and like gloomy looking, and I was like, oh my god, it's so perfect. I was so excited. And then it got sunny and I was like, freaking damn it. Now she thinks that I'm dancing. We can dance later. But yeah, this would be really good for like, if I can breathe. I'm still getting over being sick. That's why I haven't recorded anything like particularly special. But this would be really good for like those colder mornings, overcast days, kind of rainy. I don't think it would do, it might do good in the summer. I'll have to try it out for sure. I'm not going to like not try it in the summer. Please don't be near the stove. I'll pick you up in a second, I promise. I'm almost done. I swear, both of you. But, we're not going to take the steak, you little fucking weirdo. But this would be really nice for cooler weather. So, I'm looking forward to taking advantage of this. Like, if I ever go, like, mushroom hunting again in this lifetime, I will probably wear this out because, like, that damp weather, especially cold early in the morning, will be very, very nice. So, I'm gonna go before she starts screaming, and then I'll start screaming, and then we'll all be screaming. It'll be a nice screamy party. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. I will get those videos uploaded soon. You're waiting on Dior Fahrenheit Parfum, Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo, the original one, not the signature. And was there one more? There might have been one more. I honestly don't remember. It was Club de Nuit Intense Man by Armaf. So you're waiting on those three, and then a haul video. So I'm gonna go before I fucking die. Alright, bye!